Have you ever imagined what would happen if suddenly the Earth just stopped spinning? Wow, that sounds like the plot of a science fiction movie. But if it were real, the consequences would be terrifying. Let's explore that? Of course. We first need to understand the importance of the Earth's rotation. The Earth rotates around itself, completing one revolution every 24 hours, which gives us day and night. Exactly. And this rotation also generates a force called centrifugal force, which helps keep everything in balance on the surface of the planet. Now, imagine if the Earth suddenly stopped without any gradual deceleration. That would be catastrophic. Everything on the surface, including the water in the oceans, buildings, and even ourselves, would continue to move at over 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. We would be thrown away. Most people, structures, and even cities would be destroyed. The impact would be like a gigantic shock wave. And it doesn't stop there. The oceans wouldn't stay still either. The water in the seas would move in a huge wave, devastating entire continents. It would be like a global tsunami, but on an unprecedented scale. No coastal city would be safe. And the atmosphere? It wouldn't stop moving immediately either. Extreme winds with speeds exceeding 1,000 miles per hour would cause even more destruction. These winds would rip across the planet, uprooting trees, knocking down buildings, and making it nearly impossible for any life form to survive. Furthermore, without rotation, the Earth would have one side permanently facing the sun and the other side plunged into darkness. This would create temperature extremes. The sunny side would be scorched, turning into a scorching desert. The dark side would freeze, with temperatures similar to those in space. These conditions would make it impossible for most life as we know it to survive. Plants, animals, and even ecosystems depend on the cycle of day and night to survive. But let's imagine that the Earth stopped gradually, rather than suddenly. Still, the impact would be enormous. The centrifugal force that rotation creates distributes water and even the Earth's crust slightly. Without this force, the oceans would migrate to the poles, flooding areas that are now dry and creating new continents. Life would have to adapt to a planet with a completely different geography. This would include new ecosystems and survival challenges. And the magnetosphere? Our protection against solar winds could weaken. The Earth's rotation helps create this essential magnetic field. Without it, we would be exposed to radiation from the sun. Our atmosphere and even life on Earth itself would suffer greatly from this. If the Earth stopped spinning, the consequences would be disastrous. From initial devastation to extreme and irreversible changes to the planet. It's a relief to know that this is virtually impossible, isn't it? Absolutely. The Earth's rotation is a fundamental part of our survival. Let's continue to enjoy each day and night, knowing that the Earth continues its constant movement.